Hey, so I'm on my own on this one, but I picked this up a while ago. It's the Campbell's Chunky Pabst beer cheese with potatoes and chorizo. So I'm gonna give this a try. What I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna try it cold, and then I'm gonna warm it up. So let me see what the instructions say to do. It says pour soup in a saucepan, heat, stir occasionally. I don't like how food tastes when it's cooked in the microwave, so I'll definitely do this on the stove. But let me go and let's try it. Let's try it cold, and then I'll show you the texture and stuff. Okay, you ready for this? Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to describe this flavor. Not a terrible flavor. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Like I taste the cheese. Let's see if we can recognize some of the flavors in here. Water, potatoes, chorizo sausage. I think it's chorizo, not chorizo, chorizo. So I'm probably saying that wrong. Pork, peppers, spices, paprika, salt, water, sugar, dried vinegar. Never heard of dried vinegar before. Garlic, celery, cornstarch, vegetable oil, onions. The chorizo I can really taste. Not one of my favorites, but this actually isn't bad. And let me give you a look at the texture so you can kind of see. It's almost the consistency of like gravy. So let's see if we can focus in on that. Has the consistency of gravy. You can see the potatoes in there. See the potatoes. And you can see some of the sausage. All right, let's give me a few minutes. I'm going to heat this up on the stove. Be right back. So while I'm waiting for this to heat up, I've got to add the label to my, I think maybe I've showed this before, but I save labels. So I save, let's see, can you see these? So I save labels, soup can labels, stuff like that. I think it's kind of shows the times at where we're at, because this is something that would never be saved or archived. Look, we got the bluey SpaghettiOs, that's from last year. So I like saving things that don't get saved. So while we're doing that, I'm going to take this, while we're waiting for that to heat up, I'm going to take this label off. So when I save labels, I'm not too careful about it, but what I do, and I'll show you this, I slice it down the side, but I slice it down the side, but not where the glue is. So here's where the glue is. What I want the strength of the large piece of the label to help pull it off the can. But if you try to do it at the label, you end up getting just a big giant mess of shreds. So it's okay if you peel off just, you're going to leave a little bit of the label underneath the can or on the can, which is okay because it doesn't show through the paper. And also all the cans have different types of glue. Sometimes the label comes off super easy. Sometimes it comes off really hard. Like this glue is still really fresh. Sometimes it's just so dry the label just falls off. Just go slow if you're into saving labels. And you'll see it does leave a little bit of the label on the glue. Not a big deal because I put this over a white piece of paper and it doesn't show through. Let me show you. I gotta stir the that's boiling hot, but I'll show you how I do it. So I get a clean sheet of printer paper. I don't glue it down. So it looks like this. So you can't see the label or where the label had peeled off a little bit. And then I slide it in to the sheet protector. So since I have two labels, I have 2 cans of this stuff. I'll put the 2 labels in here and it should fit. And I'll show you this. So, and they stay well. You don't need to glue them down or anything. So if that's your thing, you like saving labels, someday I'll have a full book of these. This is a fairly recent thing that I've started. Another thing. In the ingredients, I do not see where it would have Pabst beer in it. Oh, right here. It says right here, beer, barley malt, corn syrup, and hops, and yeast extract. So it is in here, but I can't taste it. And I would say this is probably too spicy for Tiffany to try, but not for me. And I've had this for a while. I think this came out in the spring at some point. But the expiration is July 15th, 2027. So I wanted to get this done today. Let me go grab that soup. All right, let's see if there's any flavor change since I've heated it up. It came to a good boil. Gee, I think I actually prefer it cold. All right, so I'm having trouble describing this because it's a flavor that I haven't really tasted a lot. So I know I can taste the chorizo, potatoes. I don't taste the Pabst. I can taste some of the spices, but I can't distinguish them. It's a pretty complex flavor. But what I'm gonna say is that it tastes a little like a shoe insole. I guess that would be the best description. Here, let me try another bite. A little spicy, but it's just got kind of like a musty flavor. Maybe that's the chorizo. I think the chorizo is just overpowering it. I would eat it again. I'm not on the fence on this one. I'd totally buy it again. I'm not one and done. I'd buy it again. I don't think it's terrible. I mean, I drink Moxie, and there's a few flavors that I really like that other people can't get down, but I think it's worth a try. Could it be chunkier? Yeah. Would I like the sausages to be whole? That would set this on fire if the sausages were sliced and whole. This would be good with saltines. Maybe a little more hot sauce. I'm out of hot sauce right now, so maybe a little bit more. Italian bread with butter. I'm trying to think. I don't have any Italian bread. But, yeah, right here. All right. Get the chance. If you find this, wrong can. If you find this, I think it's worth a shot. If you have discriminating taste buds, this is probably not for you. I don't taste any of the sugar. I don't taste any of the sweet. I taste the hot, the chorizo, the spices, the potatoes. I don't taste Pabst. But yeah, enjoy. Go try it again. Sorry, I was looking for breakfast this morning, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try this. Tiffany's busy. She wouldn't like this anyways. And give it a go. All right. I'd buy it again. Hey, until next time. See you guys later. Bye.